The way that the medical doctors use prescription medications is not to cure disease. Can a medical doctor cure heartburn? No. Now, if they can't cure heartburn, how effective do you think they're going to be at curing heart disease or arthritis or high blood pressure or cancer? Did I hear you say not very effective at all? How about HIV, which is in the news now with Charlie Sheen? You got to be kidding me, Charlie Sheen. Why Charlie Sheen even has a job anymore after the antics that he, demonstrated a couple of years ago. Why he even has a job, why anybody respects him anymore is beyond me. And I think it's a testament to the celebrity, the myth of celebrity, which makes people idolize people just because they have a TV show, for goodness sakes. You've got to be kidding me. But nonetheless, sorry that he has HIV. Sorry that anybody has HIV. Sorry that anybody has a chronic disease. But what has conventional medicine done to cure HIV? Nothing. They've done nothing. No closer to a cure of HIV now than we were 30, 40 years ago. No closer to a cure for HIV now than we were when it first burst onto the scene. There are a number of celebrities, Michael Magic Johnson being one of them, who have been dealing with HIV for a long time, and it has not progressed into AIDS because they have been supporting their immune system with nutritional supplements. Now, wouldn't that sound like a smart idea? By the way, HIV is a viral infection, human immunodeficiency virus, which you can become infected with if you're unlucky enough. And once the virus is in the body, it attempts to override and disempower your immune system. And when that happens to a certain degree, you change from being HIV positive into having AIDS, which is acquired immune deficiency. When someone has AIDS, acquired immune deficiency, they don't die from the virus. They die from the HIV virus. They die from other things that you and I don't even think about. Stuff that our immune system can handle lickety-split. People who have AIDS, their immune system can't handle it. So they'll die from pneumonia. They'll die from bronchitis. They'll die from simple infections by microorganisms that our immune system laughs at. So would it not be perhaps prudent if you were HIV positive to take steps to upregulate your immune system? Well, I would say yes. And there are people in the world that have been doing that and who've been HIV positive for decades, and it never developed into full-blown AIDS. But the medical profession, the pharmaceutical industry, doesn't want to go there, doesn't want to look at that because it's outside of their wheelhouse. It's outside of their paradigm. Too much cognitive dissonance there to think that upregulating the immune system of the human body could be a smart thing to do. Man is smarter than God. Man is smarter than nature. You have to not pay attention to the inherent vital force, wisdom of the human body. You need not pay any attention to that. You have to override and control and conquer. MD-directed reductionistic allopathic pharmaceutical centrist medicine is, by definition, combative. It is combative. It attempts not to support the inherent systems of the body, but it attempts to overpower and control the systems of the body. And how's that working for us? Well, not very well. My advice, if you're HIV positive, eliminate the 12 bad foods. You can get that list on my website, eliminate the 12 bad foods. These are foods which, if eaten, will create inflammation and damage tissue in the body slowly, steadily over time, like the straws that broke the camel's back. Not a good idea. These foods should not be looked at, let alone eaten, and regretfully, most people in the world eat these foods every day. Why? Because we have taken our advice on nutrition from medical doctors not trained in nutrition. We've taken the wrong dog to the hunt. Number one, eliminate the 12 bad foods. Number two, saturate your body every day with the 90 essential nutrients that it needs in order to work the way that nature and God intended it to. 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 2 essential fatty acids for a grand total of 90. Take them in recipes that your body can actually absorb, and take them in doses appropriate for your body weight. Third thing to do is upregulate your system with an herbal product which is designed to help whatever part of your body is extracurricularly weak. So if you have a weakened immune system, take an herbal product to support immune health. If you have arthritis, take an herbal product to support bone and joint health. If you have kidney disease, an herbal product designed to support kidney health, and so forth and so on. This is our simple solution. And if you've listened to this radio show over the years, if you've been a Dr. Glidden advocate, if you've tuned in and turned on for long enough, you will become aware of the effectiveness of this strategy through the testimonials that people offer up spontaneously. We do not screen the calls here. We do not preload anything. Whoever is going to call is whoever is going to call. And often we will get spontaneous testimonials from people who were suffering with big, bad voodoo daddy stuff for decades. They tried our stuff, and son of a gun, they got better. Not in a small way, but in a big way. I'm telling you, folks, I've been doing this for 27 years, and this is the most effective. The stuff that I talk about here is the essence, the boiled down essence of effectiveness, clinical effectiveness, therapeutic effectiveness. The stuff that I recommend to people because it works. It's the most effective stuff I have seen in over 2 decades of clinical work, and that's why I recommend it. Now, I don't sell the nutritional supplements. The Food and Drug Administration won't allow me to in the context of a public forum. In a private practice, I can do whatever I want. But in a public forum like this radio program and my website, I can't make any money from the sale of a nutritional supplement. Once I do, my hands are tied, my lips are sealed, because according to the Federal Trade Commission and the FDA, the only thing that can treat a disease in the United States is a drug. So if I make money from the sale of a nutritional supplement, I can't tell you the truth about how that nutritional supplement affects disease. I can't do it. And if you're not outraged, you're simply not paying attention. So we have sponsors, right? People that I promote. I promote organizations which deliver unto anyone who wants to buy them the nutritional supplements which I have seen be most effective. And it's the Longevity Corporation. Longevity's nutritional supplements produce the most effective results of anything I've seen in over a quarter of a century of clinical work. One of my favorite longevity distributors, EiffelHealth.com, EiffelHealth.com. They're a big supporter of this radio show, EiffelHealth.com. If you want information about the nutritional supplements we talk about here, get in touch with them. If you're listening to a radio station, listening to this broadcast on a radio station, a terrestrial radio station, then listen to the commercial breaks, because we will provide a phone number and a website that you can go to support the radio station and get the nutritional supplements that I talk about here every day. And it makes a difference. Because last year, what did we spend? $30 billion, I think, on nutritional supplements in the U.S. alone, and everybody's still sick. Well, how can this be? Well, how can this be is because not all nutritional supplements are created equally. You know, not all chicken soups are the same. Not all bottles of wine are the same, right? The recipes, the raw materials make the difference. And so it is with nutritional supplements. I am trained in the delivery of science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition. Members of my profession are the gatekeepers of this community. And as God is my witness, if you are up against a chronic health condition and you want to attempt a cure, you want to try medical nutrition, you have to pay out of your pocket. Insurance doesn't pay for it, right? So my advice: spend money effectively and efficiently. Longevity's line of nutritional supplements produce the most consistent results of anything I've seen in a quarter of a century. You would be wise to use Longevity supplements and see how they affect your body. Our recommendation, 90 for life for 90 days. If you want information about specifically what to take for a specific illness, you can go to my website, drglidden.com. That's Glidden like the paint, no relation. Become a Dr. Glidden advocate. I line it up for you exactly what to do, why to do it, and when. Or better yet, give me a call right here today. 844-374-5433. Welcome to the undiscovered country of science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition. Hattie in Illinois is up when we come back. Stick around.
My dad was 59 when he collapsed from a heart attack late last year. Just this past August was when we spread his ashes on the St. Croix River. I loved my dad, but boy was he stubborn. He hadn't been to the doctor in over 25 years. His excuse? He simply couldn't afford it. He wasn't a rich man by any means. At less than $107 per month, libertyoncall.org would have been the perfect alternative for my father. Don't wait. Go to libertyoncall.org right now, for not just your sake, but for the sake of your loved ones. Again, that's libertyoncall.org.
Thousands of people seeking home security get ripped off every day, and the home security industry wants you to believe that's your only option. They've got hordes of salesmen out there trying to scare you into signing one of their long-term contracts. You get stuck writing huge checks month after month with no way out. It's robbery by contract, and it can cost you thousands. But there's a better way to protect your home. Simply Safe Home Security. Simply Safe has no contracts. None. You'll get award-winning 24/7 protection. Security professionals watching over your home, ready to instantly send police to the rescue for just $14.99 per month. That's less than half what most companies charge. Protect your home the smart way. Visit simplysafedefense.com today for an exclusive 10% offer and get a free keychain remote worth $25. Only when you go to simplysafedefense.com. simplysafedefense.com.
Just recently, we've witnessed some of the most catastrophic disasters in history. Be sure to prepare yourself with great-tasting, high-quality, GMO-free food that has a 25-year shelf life. Of course, we're talking about the foods from SurvivalFoodAlliance.com. And don't forget, the human body needs up to 3 quarts of water every day to remain healthy and hydrated. So check out our water bricks at SurvivalFoodAlliance.com. Go to SurvivalFoodAlliance.com or call 877-223-1776.
Hey, Berkey Guy here. Are you still drinking unfiltered tap water? Does your water contain chlorine or fluoride? Will you have drinkable water in an emergency? The Berkey Guy is here to help you remove these and other potential contaminants from your water, thus helping you drink clean, purified water. We offer Berkey water purification systems at the lowest available prices online. Don't go another moment without Berkey system. Over the last 10 years, we've helped thousands drink clean, purified water. Join them by visiting goberkey.com or call me, the Berkey Guy, at 877-886-3653. That's 877-886-3653.
What would your life be like if you woke up each morning with new vitality, feeling better than you have in years, and you noticed a difference in your sleeping patterns, blood sugar levels, and had a sense of well-being overall? There's something that is changing thousands of people's lives, and you could be one of them. It's called Heart and Body Extract. Sharon Harris, co-creator of Heart and Body Extract, talks about the positive effects of Heart and Body Extract.
What happens with the formula Heart and Body Extract is it's giving the body the necessary vitamins, minerals, amino acids, enzymes, and phytonutrients so the body will heal itself. And yes, the body does have the ability to balance blood pressure, balance cholesterol, clean and unclog the arteries. It can also work on balancing the circulation for diabetics. So the body is an amazing thing. It simply needs some help, so it has the tools to heal itself.
Heart and Body Extract gets results. To order your 2-month supply, call now, toll free at 866-295-5305. Order online at hbextract.com.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to produce an endless supply of nano-sized silver solutions right from the convenience of your home. Silver Lungs. With the addition of our unique lung delivery system, respiratory infections are targeted directly, where traditional oral administration simply cannot reach. This pioneering method also preserves the original particle sizes and delivers your silver solution directly into the bloodstream. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at silverlungs.com. That's silverlungs.com.
Patty in Illinois has a question. Hello, Hattie. Thanks for
Hi.
tuning in and turning on. You are live.
Awesome. Dr. Glidden, good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Hopefully I'll get better. How are you?
I'm fine. And I pray that I'm not wasting your time with my questions. But
okay.
I needed to hear what you had to say because I was working with a client who, for like the last 5 years, he's kidney issues, diabetes, high blood pressure, taking all kinds of meds. And when we started working together, within the first week, he started having diarrhea. So we backed off. But his blood pressure went up, so his doctor had him come into the hospital. They took a whole week, and they couldn't get his blood pressure down. So then they told him that the problem was he was taking that whatever he was taking has caused his kidneys to crystallize because of too much vitamin C, which I know is BS. But nonetheless, people believe everything the doctors say. So I just need to know from you, does that make any sense to you?
No, it's nonsense. No, that's ridiculous. I mean, there's no literature to support that notion. It's a ridiculous thing. And kidney disease is something that doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in the course of 2 weeks. It happens over the course of years, like the straws that broke the camel's back. Kidney dysfunction, the major cause of kidney dysfunction is peripheral arterial disease. It's a clogging of the microscopic blood vessels in the kidney over time. What causes the blood vessels in the kidney to become clogged? Consistent consumption of all the wrong food, lack of nutrients, lack of antioxidants, and really bad medical care by your medical doctor. Somebody telling that information to a patient should go up before the Board of Medicine and go under review, because that's tantamount to telling somebody, that the reason that they have kidney disease is because they're possessed by an evil spirit, right? That they've been inhaling swamp gas and that's really the cause of the kidney disease, right? It's nonsense. I mean, it's not even inside the bounds of science, but this is a testament to the nature of the beast. The medical doctors exist inside of a self-regulating, self-policing industry. They are not ever going to eat their own, just like the cops. The cops are never going to throw one of their brothers under the bus, one of their sisters under the bus, even when they do something bad, even when they shoot a teenager for no reason. They're not going to throw them under the bus. It's the blue wall, right? It's a code, whatever. It's the same with the medical doctor. So a medical doctor can spew nonsense like this and nothing happens. And then they kind of look to the left and look to the right and nothing happens. So they say it again, and they say it again, and they say it again. And this is a problem. Your friend needs to take a look at what has happened to his health while he has been taking the MD's advice, and look to see whether or not he wants to continue down that road. You're absolutely right. We have been socialized to believe that whatever the person with the white coat on says is gospel, even though it fails us, even though it harms us, even though it kills us, even though it bankrupts us, we continue to genuflect at their altar. What I would do, Hattie, is I would give this guy who you've been working with a brochure for a funeral home. And I would say, look, you have to make up your flippin' mind. You're going to go with us or you're going to go with them. It's time for you to choose. Sometimes tough love is the only way. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Thank you.
All right, Hattie, keep up the good work. You are more important to your community than you understand. We're up against it. We're up against it hard, ladies and gentlemen. We have... in the United States, not a free medical market. It's not a free medical market. We exist inside of a monopoly, a self-policing, self-controlling monopoly. And we need to lift each other up. We need to come together. We need to talk. We need to have an open dialogue here about what works and what doesn't work. You're not going to get the information that Dr. Wallach and that Dr. Glidden talk about in the mainstream. You have to get it this way, through the internet, through lectures, through books. You have to look, you have to dig. But here we are. You found us. Life is good when you are educated appropriately. Go to drglidden.com, complete the education, become a Dr. Glidden advocate, and for goodness sakes, start to get your health back. Colorado is up when we come back. Stick around. Let's go to Colorado and talk to Joan. Hey, Joan, thanks for the call. You are live.
Hello?
Hello, Joan. Come on in.
Oh, hi. Thank you, Dr. Glidden. Thank you for what you do. I have a friend with a 9-month-old little girl who was born 2 months premature. She's never been able to tolerate milk of any kind, not even nursing in the beginning. She has always thrown it up. She eats other foods fine, but the doctors are always trying to find a formula or something that she can tolerate. And they're paying a lot of money for this product that doesn't really have what the mom thinks is good stuff in it, which I'm sure it doesn't. I just wondered if you had any thoughts or suggestions on what she can take. If she can take the Beyond Tangy Tangerine or any of the other products to help her have nutrients.
Well, everybody's body needs the 90 essential nutrients. It doesn't matter if you're 1 second old or 99 years old. And what we advocate for everybody is the mother, before she even thinks about getting pregnant for 6 months, 3 to 6 months, is on the 90 essential nutrients every day and then continues that all the way through the pregnancy. That way the child is as nutrified as it's going to be in the womb. Mm-hmm. And then we avoid funny things like this and or birth defects, right? So
right, yes.
Right. So everybody's body needs the nutrients, and it's so yes, this is a tricky situation, right? Because who knows what's really going on here. Generally speaking, if there's a problem with what happens? Does the child just not want to drink milk, or does the child eagerly drink milk and then they throw it up? Do you know which of the two happens?
She drinks it, but she throws it up.
Okay, so that's different. Yeah. So how soon after drinking it does she throw it up? Do you know?
I don't know how to answer that. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So I tell you what I'm going to do. There is a homeopathic medicine that's indicated here. Hold on here. I'm fiddling with my computer. There's a homeopathic medicine that's indicated here. Let me look that up during the commercial break. And when I come back at the beginning of the next segment, that's the first thing that I'll mention. So I would give the child a couple of doses of a homeopathic medicine that I'm going to advise you on in a few minutes. But in the meantime, they get the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the plant-derived minerals, the liquid calcium, and the EFA is appropriate for body weight. And I'm going to bet you 25 cents that the child is going to suck that stuff down like nobody's business. So that's what I would do. You also want to have somebody double-check that the child doesn't have thrush. Because often if there's a systemic yeast infection or a yeast infection in the gastrointestinal tract, that's one of the reasons why the child will be throwing things up. And that's an easy thing for a child to contract. It's a very easy thing for medical doctors to miss. You know how I feel about the diagnostic skills of most medical doctors, right? We don't want to overlook the obvious here. So I would have them double check for thrush. You know what might even be a better idea? There's a diagnostic lab in Illinois called Doctors Data. They do a comprehensive stool analysis that will check for the presence of microorganisms like Candida or other types of yeast that are in superabundance that really shouldn't be. I like their tests better than any other lab's tests for this. They have a particular way to test for these things. It's called a Maltitov chromatographic assay. It's really, really hard to miss stuff with this type of analysis. It's excellent. So see if you can find a doctor, or if she can find a doctor. Chiropractors, naturopaths, and a handful of MDs have accounts with Doctors Data and can get this test done. It's an inexpensive test, and there might be too much yeast present in the kid's system that everybody is overlooking. But notwithstanding that, I would give them the nutrients and appropriate for their body weight, and let me do a little bit of research on that homeopathic, and we'll talk about that when we come back, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, great. All right, thanks for your support, Joan. I appreciate it very much. You stay tuned. Just keep listening to me. Go ahead. One more thing?
Yeah, I do, about me. Yeah. I'm having some digestive issues, like a lot of diarrhea and bloating and cramping. And I've had it for a couple months solid. And I don't know what's going on. I've been on the products. I've been on the 90 for Life plus enzymes, and I've been on the probiotics I'm starting them again. I was on them for about a month before, and I just don't know what's going on. To me, it sounds like symptoms of IBS, which I don't want to even think about, but I don't quite know what to think about it.
So you've had these new symptoms, or the symptoms of, the gastrointestinal symptoms that have been bothering you for the last 2 weeks. Are these old friends, or is this a new thing that you've never had before?
No, I've had it periodically through my adult life. I've had digestive issues my entire adult life, I must say, and have been able to pretty much deal with them until recently.
Okay. And how long have you been doing the medical nutrition?
I've been doing it since about February.
Okay. And did you experience anything remarkable in the first couple of months?
Not really remarkable, because I've been on really good minerals for about 10 years.
Yeah.
Not these, but other minerals.
Yeah. Okay. So how, or in what time frame have the things that have been bothering you have been present again? Has it been 1 week? Has it been 1 month?
No,
how long has it been?
I've had diarrhea daily for a month.
Okay. And in the past, is that something that happens to you, like you'll have loose stools for a month or two and it just kind of randomly comes and randomly goes?
I have had that, yes. And it would go between loose stools and constipation. I've had it off and on a lot.
Yeah, okay. And have you eliminated the 12 bad foods?
Pretty much, yep.
So you're gluten-free, right?
I am gluten-free.
Okay. So what state do you live in?
Colorado.
All right. So I would do a search. There's a Colorado Naturopathic Association. There's an association. I forget the name of it, but you can do a Google search and find it pretty quickly. Or you could go to naturopathic.org, naturopathic.org, and do a search, zip code search for a naturopathic doctor that lives near you. Mm-hmm. I would go to them and have the doctor's data comprehensive stool analysis run. That's what I would do, because there's something going on here, right? It doesn't make sense to me that these symptoms come and go. That speaks to me of, not irritable bowel, because with irritable bowel or ulcerative colitis or inflammatory bowel disease, we expect the symptoms to show up and stick around, right?
Okay.
We don't expect them to come and go like this. Things that come and go like this speak to some type of an infectious process, like a parasitic, infection. Okay. Or
I did recently have a whole stool sample panel done because I was out of the country for 5 weeks this summer, and they did parasite and.
Well, but but this is the problem, right? So who did you do that with?
Yeah, I did it with my doctor.
Yeah, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. I mean, that's a mistake. I cannot emphasize this enough, and it's not because I hate medical doctors. I do, but that's not why I'm speaking about this test like this, right? I mean, if I was attempting to, if I'm a hunter and I'm in the tundra and I'm looking for, an elk, if I use a microscope it's not a good idea. If I use binoculars, well, that's a better idea. If I use a telescope, that's an even better idea, right? So there are different tools that you can use to find things. And I'm telling you, from 25 years of clinical experience, the tools that the medical doctors use to find this stuff are just silly. It's a waste of time and a waste of money. So, honest to God, I would find a naturopathic doctor who has an account with doctors' data, and I would have them do the comprehensive stool analysis with parasitology times 3. That's the name of the test. It's called a CSA, comprehensive stool analysis with parasitology times 3. That's the first thing that I would have you do. And in the meantime, kind of preventively, and this is never a bad idea for anyone to do, there's a product you can get over the counter, colloidal silver product. It's called Sovereign Silver. Do a teaspoon of Sovereign Silver 3 times a day for 21 days. A teaspoon of Sovereign Silver 3 times a day for 21 days. That will start the healing process of killing microorganisms that shouldn't be in your gut if they are in fact there.
Okay.
It's never a bad idea.
Okay. Our longevity house is colloidal silver that I use. Is that adequate?
No, I don't like. I do not like Longevity's colloidal silver.
Okay.
It's like a Toyota. You can be driving a Lamborghini for the same amount of money. Then Sovereign Silver is the best over-the-counter one you can get. The best Sovereign Silver that you can get is called Argentin 23. ARGEN like Nancy, T like Thomas, YN. Argentin 23. Your naturopath would probably be able to get that for you, the same person that you go to order this test, okay?
Okay.
But
great.
I'm telling that's the first thing to do here, because otherwise, we're going to be running this way and that way, and we really just don't want to overlook the obvious, right?
Yes, awesome. Okay.
All right. Hey, give me a shout back, Joan, and let me know what happens. I'm very interested to see how this turns out for you. And another thing that you can do, it sounds silly and trite, but it often works and helps a lot, is you can start to eat 1 apple a day if you are experiencing loose stool, because often loose stool, interestingly enough, is caused by constipation. It's interesting how that happens. And a nice fiber in the intestinal tract can help to move things along, and the best fiber, in my opinion, for the human digestive tract is apple pectin fiber. So eat a nice organic apple every day for a couple of weeks, and see if that moves things along as well. Keep in touch with me, Joan, and let me know what happens. I appreciate your support very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, right, this is what we do, and this is how we do it. It's education, education about science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition for the masses. This is foundation boilerplate medical nutrition for the masses. Sometimes you need a private appointment with a holistic physician. Sometimes you do, but most of the times you don't. Most of the times you just need a little bit of education. You need to know what food is good for you, what food is bad for you, what nutritional supplements to take, and then you just need to ride that horse for 90 days and see what happens. Dave in Michigan is up when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Peter Glidden, your steadfast advocate for health. The homeopathic medicine that I want Joan to try on the child who's vomiting up milk is called, it's homeopathic Aethusia, A-E-T-H-U-S-A. A like apple, E like Edward, T like Thomas, H like Harry, U like underdog, S like Sam, A like apple. Homeopathic medicines always have 2 names, right? It's a botanical nomenclature. Cynapium is the second word. C-Y-N-A, P like Peter, I-U-M. Aethusa cynapium. I would give the child the 30 C strength. Give them 2 pellets orally once a day for 3 days. 2 pellets orally once a day for 3 days, and see whether or not that puts them over the hill, helps them to crest the hill and to be able to tolerate milk again. Let's finish out today's show with my favorite guest, Dave in the Thumb in Michigan. Welcome back, Dave. You are live.
Hey, great show, Doc. Good to be back. Hey, I just got to tell you, I'm legally blind, and I just came back from my chicken coop DeVille that Longevity's car bonus paid for, and I gathered 5 eggs today out of my chickens, and I just had to share that with you. And I know you were talking about AIDS, and I want to let your head explode again. You know that Sovereign Silver you're talking about? I heard that CEO on Alex Jones many years ago, sometime around 06, I think, say that they took 30 full-blown AIDS patients and over a course of 30 days gave each one of them 5 ounces of colloidal silver every day, and after 30 days, there was no more AIDS.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it's fascinating. Of course, we think that AIDS was, a government-generated disease designed to, get rid of, to knock the population down. And who did they decide to knock down? The poor black people in Africa, because who gives a crap about the poor black people in Africa, right? So, so that's always been kind of a cultural meme that how did this happen in the first place? How did Lyme disease happen in the first place, right? It sprang out of nowhere in the 1970s, 9 miles away from a government institution on Long Island Sound that created that was doing experiments with tick-borne diseases. Gee, you got to wonder, right? So I love colloidal silver. The more and more experience I have with it, the more and more that I like it. Regretfully, Longevity isn't up to speed with the industry, and the best colloidal silver, hands down, in the world right now is Argentin 23.
Can I promote what I use?
Yeah.
I have a silver lungs generator where I make my own ionic and colloidal silver. It's about 20 parts per million on the colloidal and about close to 40 on the ionic. You get a kit. You make your own. I make a quart at a time. It takes about 3.5 hours to make a quart, and I keep gallons of it on hand, and we don't get sick. When you take the silver before you leave and when you get home, it's amazing stuff. But the kit, it's about $500. Mario Cifaldi, I'd love for you to have him on as a guest. He's a scientist. He invented this thing, and it's very, very accurate, and you will make your own. You will make an endless supply of ionic and colloidal silver for life. You'll be passing this thing down to your children. It's about.
Well, I tell you what, send me a quart. And I'll take it, and I'll tell you what I think. And if you could send me the contact information for the guy that invented it, I'll interview him and then see if that has legs. I look forward to that.
All right, very cool.
All right, Dave, appreciate your help. Keep up the good work in Michigan. We are a grassroots coalition of the informed, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to get this information through the mainstream. Dr. Oz does not know what we know. Your medical doctor certainly does not know what we know. How is conventional medicine working for you? Are you getting healthier? Are you getting stronger? Are you getting better? Or are you getting weaker and poorer? There is another way. It's a science-based, clinically verified way. Science-based, clinically verified medical nutrition for the masses. Available right now today at drglidden.com. Become a Dr. Glidden advocate. Educate yourself about the simple steps you can take right now to get your health back. God willing and the creek don't rise. See you tomorrow. Until then, live long and prosper.
Owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Get on board with the Tax Admiral. Don't pick on the IRS alone. I'll cut penalties and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely.
We're an A-rated company helping people clean up their mess with the IRS.
If you owe $10,000 or more, then call the Tax Admiral.
Call 800-287-7180. Again, that's 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson. Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-261-0937. That's 800-261-0937.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
Your house is under attack. Every day, our homes and families are attacked by harmful gases, mold, and pollutants caused by everyday activities. According to the EPA, indoor air can be 5 to 100 times worse than outdoor air. And the American Lung Association states that poor indoor air can cause infections and chronic lung diseases such as asthma. Protect your family with a complete indoor air quality package from Wave Home Solutions. Wave ventilation units for basements and crawl spaces reduce moisture that nourishes mold, odors, dust mites, and expels gases and pollutants. Add the Wave 6-stage air purifier to get rid of the viruses, chemicals, and pollutants upstairs for a complete indoor air quality solution. A healthy home is the best investment you can make. Visit WaveHomeSolutions.com. That's WaveHomeSolutions.com or call 888-758-WAVE. That's 888-758-WAVE.
Wave Home Solutions for a healthy, comfortable home.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
Are your Google search results killing you? Unflattering content in blogs, news articles, online reviews, social media, or other sources can jeopardize your reputation, your business, and your livelihood. Let Reputation.com help. Our patented technology will make the truth about you more visible while pushing down unwanted negative content. Improve your Google search results. Call Reputation.com at 1-800-831-0771 for a free consultation. That's 800-831-0771.
This is a healthcare alert from the Pain Relief Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You don't have to suffer any longer. You can immediately qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you by calling our 24/7 Pain Relief Hotline at 866-389-0620. Delivery is free and all paperwork is handled for you. If you are on Medicare and have knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain, don't wait. You can qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost by calling our 24/7 Pain Hotline now at 866-389-0620. Our representatives are standing by 24/7 to take your call and rush you your pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you. Shipping is free and all paperwork is handled for you. Just call 866-389-0620. That's 866-389-0620. Again, 866-389-0620.
We use mobile devices right against our bodies every day, but growing scientific evidence has emerged showing serious health risks associated with exposure to EMF radiation emitted from these devices. The solution is Defender Shield, the most effective mobile radiation shielding ever developed. Defender Shield blocks virtually 100% of EMF radiation from cell phones, tablets, and laptops, and starts at just $64.99. Buy now at DefenderShield.com. For 10% off, use promo code GCN. DefenderShield.com, the worldwide leader in mobile radiation shielding.
I want to be able to smoke inside, cut down on cigarettes, jog without wheezing, be kissable, and save money.
Then you want LeSig e-cigarettes. Get the highest quality, best tasting vaping experience on the market with unmatched customer service from LeSig. And right now, gobble up this deal. Buy $30 worth of any products and get a starter kit for only $5. Use code SK at checkout. But hurry, offer good only until Thanksgiving at LeSig.com. LECIG.com. Kick some ash with LeSig.
If you're like me, you're concerned about the stock market and the economy. You're asking the questions, but it just doesn't seem that you're getting the right answers. Well, my friends at the Wealth Preservation Institute not only have the answers, but they put together a free report, How to Survive the Upcoming Economic Collapse and Protect Your 401ks, IRA savings, and retirement income. Don't hesitate. This report's for free for a limited time by calling 888-772-2929. That's 888-772-2929. Take back your financial lives today.
Don't take a cold or flu lying down. Stand up and fight back with Supernatural Silver. Supernatural Silver is a natural immune system booster that is highly effective against viruses, bacteria, and fungus. Supernatural Silver is perfect for daily use and can be taken orally or used topically to keep you protected from whatever comes your way. This new technology is hundreds of times more effective than colloidal or ionic silver and is supported by extensive research from over 300 clinical studies at universities and independent research facilities across the country. Supernatural Silver has an exceptionally long storage life and should be an essential part of your emergency preparedness. Don't be caught off guard. Give your body the support it needs to fight off deadly pathogens that are lurking everywhere. Stock up on Supernatural Silver and give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance. Go to supernaturalsilver.com and use the promo code SILVER2015 for 20% off. That's supernaturalsilver.com. supernaturalsilver.com. By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Blockit Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockitPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockitPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockitPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Sciatica, lower back pain, hip pain, poor posture. If you suffer from any of these problems, get ready to relax. Introducing an amazing product that's been in the market for over 25 years, the Sacro Wedgie. It was invented by a football coach using a common sense osteopath technique. He created this device to help his athletes by isolating and supporting the sacrum, which is the keystone of our anatomy. This wedge-shaped bone is in the center of our hips, where a lot of pain starts. Simply relax 20 minutes daily on the amazingly simple Sacro Wedgie and let gravity do the work, helping muscles rebalance and start releasing nerves. Sit in the Sacro Wedgie at the computer or while traveling to help correct posture to finally help relieve those stubborn aches and pains for only $33.95. It's made in the USA, so click the family-owned website at sacrowedgie.com, spelled SACROWEDGY.com, or call 1-800-737-9295. That's 1-800-737-9295. Relax your back pain away with the Sacro Wedgie.
I want to be able to smoke inside, cut down on cigarettes, jog without wheezing, be kissable, and save money.
Then you want LeSig e-cigarettes. Get the highest quality, best tasting vaping experience on the market with unmatched customer service from LeSig. And right now, gobble up this deal. Buy $30 worth of any products and get a starter kit for only $5. Use code SK at checkout. But hurry, offer good only until Thanksgiving at LeSig.com. LECIG.com. Kick some ash with LeSig.
Hello?
Congratulations.
For what?
For losing all that weight. How'd you do it so fast?
ASAP.
ASAP what? What's that mean?
Are you ready to get as skinny as possible, as soon as possible, as simple as possible, and as sexy as possible?
I'm listening.
Then get with the ASAP program. It's real and it works. No smooth talk, no slick advertising, and no exaggerated claims of success.
I've got to know more.
Welcome to ASAP, as slim as possible. Whether you have 10, 20, or 50 pounds to lose, ASAP ASAP is your weight loss answer. ASAP targets the abnormal fat reserves and makes them available to be burned as fuel and contains no caffeine or hormones. Order ASAP at wholesale prices or join the team to share the business with others. Visit GCNteam.com or call 877-878-4203. GCNteam.com or call 877-878-4203. Lose weight and look great with ASAP, as slim as possible.